Hi, I'm Emily Laidlaw of Your Tutoring Solutions, and I'm going to give you the technical part of using the slide deck maker that is within my digital Word book slide deck maker product. Uh, this is within Google Sheets, and a Google Sheet is like if you had a pad of paper and the whole thing is the spreadsheet, but then each sheet is a separate sheet, and the various sheets are down here along the bottom here. And if you ever don't see it, you've got this all sheets, the three lines here at the left, and that gives you the list of all the sheets because you can't necessarily see all of them down here. So we want the one that says create slides. Now I'm going to duplicate this because I'm going to make a slide deck for another student. You may do this for as many students or groups as you have. So you come here and we're going to use this little down arrow here and we're going to say duplicate. And it says copy of create slides. Okay, well, I'm going to rename it and this is John's. Okay, so I'm going to make a slide deck for John. And what the first thing I want to do is name the slide deck. So it said review for Susie Smith. So I'm going to say this is for John. John Jones. Okay, and that will be the name of the slide deck and it'll make it easy for me to find it. My custom menu, this item right up here, this creates as soon as you open the spreadsheet. So there's the script that you had to approve. It says it's going to copy. This creates a custom menu. So it puts it right up here, right along the other regular Google Sheet menus. You get this custom menu. The first one in here says make a new slide deck, and that's what we want to do. And you only do it once per student or group or whatever your situation is. Okay, so you're going to make a new slide deck. It gives you a warning. Yes, that's what I want to do. And it's going to run the script. Your slides have been created. You can use the slide menu and choose edit slide, edit theme to format your slides. Okay, we've got this. And now do you see over here, it made, let me get off this, up here, this is a hyperlink to the slide deck that you made. And let's go ahead and open it. It's going to be plain, nothing. Look at that. It's the plainest slide deck you've ever seen. Not at all what we want, right? So we come up here to slide, edit theme, and the one we want, and it was on that little thing there, is this one that says section header. We're going to edit section header. And here, we're going to take this and I'm going to make it well, let me get the background in first. I'm going to say I want the background, and I can put an image in the background, but let me just put a color in for now. And John's favorite color is this blue. There. Ugh, that might be a little dark. That's okay. I can make the font white. So let me change the font to white. And I don't want Arial, I want Lexend. I'm going to use Lexend regular, and I want that font to be, oh, let's make it like 175. We're going to make it huge. 75. There we go. And you can see this is what it's going to look like. You know, if I had longer words, I might want smaller. If I had very short words, I might want larger than that, but that looks like it'd be okay. And I want this to have the same color. So I'm going to do this here. I could have put the color here. There. Okay. And of course I can change this font. Now that I've got a color chosen and I've got a font chosen, now I can make slides. And if you want, you can actually put images in there. Like I've put kitties and unicorns and things as you go and you fade it to make that the background image. Okay, so now just to save time, I'm not going to change the word list that I was there. But I could. Change the word list. Now I'm going to create the slides. I come up here to custom menu, creator, update the slides. And it says the first time you're going to create it. Let's watch. There you go. And it puts the date. And I like to have the date in here. That kind of auto-populates. So, I know that I'm updating things. So now I have the slides in here with the font, coloring, all that I've chosen. And I can go and change this anytime I want by changing the theme. So you go up to slide, edit theme, and let's say, yeah, he's not crazy about Lexan. We want to make it into Comic Sans or there. And it changes. So changing the theme change of this one here, the second one down, changes all of it. Okay, so whatever it is you're going to do, you do that to the theme, and then it changes your slides. All right, and now let me show you how to change something. So now let's say we're moving on, and we're adding a new list. I'm going to take this I'm going to copy this whole list. So I use Control Shift down, and that selects the whole list. Copy it and put it here. Okay, and now we're moving on to soft G, let's say. So that was in this list here, and I'm going to look for my ending soft G words. I'm going to copy this list, Control C, copy, and put it over here in John's list. Now, if I just copy it but don't erase what's here, if the current list has more than the new list, the current list will stay there. So I actually want to get rid of this first. And the best way to do it, do not hit Control X. Control X messes things up, that cut. So what you want to do is come up here, go to your custom menu. You want to clear the current list. It says make sure your cursor is in row 4 of the list you want to clear in D, E, F, G, or H. So I'm going to put my cursor right here in row 4 of this, and I want to clear that list. That way I know I'm clearing the whole list. I'm not leaving any old words in here. And I want to put in the soft G. There we go, ending soft G, as simple as that. I don't need 10 of these. I just want, let's say 3 of these, 3 of these, and we're still going for maybe 5 of these, and I want 10 of these, just like that. Okay. Now you can see that the old list had some formatting. That's there. Doesn't impact anything. I could erase all the formatting. Doesn't really matter. What I want you to notice is that the new concept always goes here. And the reason for that is that the newer concept words always go into the slide deck first. So you have this many of the new concept. Now it gets a random selection of those and puts it in first. And then it takes 3 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these, mixes them up and puts them in after. Okay. So we're going to update the slide deck now. So custom menu, creator, update the slide. So this time we're updating. And it's telling you, yeah, you know you're updating it. So you're going to get rid of everything that's there and you're going to update it. And I say, yes, okay, that's what I want to do. And watch it happen. Did you see that? Did you see that happen here? Now I have the soft G. And then these other words come in after that. Okay. And we can do that again. And we can say, oh my goodness, you can make any change you want to the lists that you have here. You can say, for whatever reason, I don't want to include this change because we've not talked about the long A exception here. So I'm going to get rid of that. Gone. And is there any others of those that I want to? Oh, strange. I don't want to have that either because we haven't talked about that. Gone. Any edits you can make here. And it's smart enough that when it randomizes, it doesn't stick in a blank space. So let's watch this, okay? I'm going to hit custom menu, update. And yep, that's what I want to do. I'm just giving you a warning. And watch it happen. There it goes. And it did not put in a blank space. It knows that what it's randomizing, unless things change, it knows what it's randomizing to skip any blanks. Okay? And now let's say I love this list and I want to keep this list forever, forever. And I want to keep it because I love that list. I can duplicate this list. File, duplicate, make a copy, sorry, of the entire presentation and copy, and we'll call this template for soft G. So I can keep that list if I want it. It's there. And now I can update this list again. If there's any reason that you want to save a list. And I will tell you why you might want to save a list, okay? So we have a situation where I don't want any of these. I want zero. I want zero. I want zero. But I do want the whole list of soft G's because for whatever reason, I want that whole list as a slide deck for soft G. I'm going to figure out how many there are. Okay, there were 20, but I took away 2, so there's 18. What you can't do is you can't put in more than the number that's there. The I don't know how to write an error catch that says, you know, that's an impossible situation. So please make sure that you don't ask for more slides than there are words. So if I say I want 18 of these words and none of these, oops, sorry, I'm in the wrong place. Up here, 18 of these words, I should be able to get a list of just soft G, ending soft G. So let's try it. Custom creator update, and it's going to go into this one that says for John, but I can copy that. Did I not get that in correctly? What happened here? Maybe 18 was too many. Oh, of course, because I'm not, this is row 21, but there's 4 rows here. So I have to say however many that is. Let me just say 13 just in case. And now try it. You see, it doesn't like it. Let's see if that worked. There we go. So I don't know how to do it so that it catches that error. A better program would know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. So just make sure you don't ask for more than there are words. Okay, and now I have here, this should be all the soft G, ending soft G words. And now I could make a copy of this and call it soft G words and go back to doing review decks for John, whatever. I'm not a programmer, but I wanted to make something useful. So with that caveat that you cannot ask for more words than there are, it works okay. There. And that's it. I hope that's helpful. So make a copy of the create slides for as many students as you have. Create the slide, update the theme of that slide, and then just start making your slide decks. Do not ask for more slides than there are words, and do not use Control X to get rid of something. It messes things up. So I hope that's helpful, and if you have any questions, please let me know.